Hello everyone, this is Mr. Jackson. We're looking at our homework for Monday, October 22nd, 2012 in math. And as usual, before we begin, make sure your name and date are in all the appropriate places on your paper so you don't lose unnecessary points. Okay, we're going to focus on problem number 1. Now, before we do anything, we read the instructions because it's very tempting to jump right to the problem, but sometimes you need, well, really all of the time, you need to read the instructions because you have to give them what they ask for. So we need to solve the following problems and be sure to show regrouping. Alright, so we'll take letter A first, which is addition. We need to recognize what operation we're doing. Start with the smallest place value. We should be very familiar with this process by now. So 6 ones plus 8 ones is 14 ones. We'll put a 4, carry the 1. 110 plus 110 is 2 tens, and 2 tens plus 9 tens is 11 tens. So we'll put a 1 and we'll carry a 1. Be sure to ask your students or your parents, whoever is doing the teaching, why we have to carry. And it's because 10 of those makes one of these. 100 plus 200s is 300s, and 300s plus 500s is 800s. We'll put our comma to mark our ones period from our thousands period. 5,000s plus 2,000s is 7,000s. 3 10,000s plus 5 10,000s is 8 10,000s. Remember, the numbers you add together are called add-ins, and your answer to an addition problem is called a sum. 35,216 plus 52,598 equals 87,814. Now let's move over to our second half, which is subtraction. And our regrouping in subtraction is called borrowing. Very good. One of these is 10 of those, just like 10 of those is one of these. Alright, so we'll start with the smallest place value. You cannot subtract 3 ones from 0 ones because 3 is too large. So we would need to borrow from the tens place, but we don't have any tens. So we need to borrow from the hundreds place to get some tens to borrow from. We have 5 hundreds. If we borrow 1, we'll have 4 hundreds left. The 100 we borrowed becomes 10 of those tens, plus the 0 tens we already had will give us a total of 10 tens. And now that we have some tens to borrow from, we'll borrow one of them. We have 10 tens. If we borrow one, we'll have 9 tens left. And the 10 we borrowed will turn into 10 ones because one of these is 10 of those. And we'll add those 10 ones to the 0 ones we already had, which would give us 10 ones. And now, in the smallest place value, you can subtract 3 ones from 10 ones. That would give you 7 ones. 9 tens minus 1 10 is 8 tens. You cannot subtract 9 hundreds from 4 hundreds, so you would need to borrow from your thousands place. We have 2 thousands, so if we borrow one, we'll have 1,000 left. And we'll take that 1,000 and turn it into 10 hundreds and add it to the 4 hundreds we already had, which will give us a total of 14 hundreds. 14 hundreds minus 9 hundreds is 5 hundreds. We'll use our comma to mark our ones period from our thousands period. We can't take 3,000s from 1,000, so we'll borrow from the 10,000s place. We have 3 10,000s. If we borrow one of them, we will have 2 10,000s left. And that 10,000 that we borrowed, we will turn into 10 thousands and add it to the 1,000 we already had, which will give us a total of 11 thousands. And 11 thousands minus 3 thousands is 8 thousands. 2 10,000s minus 1 10,000 equals 1 10,000. So our minuend, 32,500, minus our subtrahend, 13,913, equals a difference of 18,587. So this is what your regrouping should look like in order for you to get credit. No shortcuts. If you have any questions or concerns, just email me at ClassJump. Thank you.